All right, if you're in broadcasting, you know those three letters, FCC. They can bring on a special kind of headache, right? The rules are just so complex, the stakes are incredibly high, and the paperwork, don't even get me started. But what if there was a tool that could actually help you navigate that regulatory maze? Well, today that's exactly what we're looking at, how generative AI can help tackle the wild world of FCC compliance. Now, just so you know, this is part 16 of a big 20-part tutorial. It's all based on a really comprehensive report called Generative AI for AM/FM Broadcast Professionals. And for this part, we're diving deep into the nitty-gritty, the real operational challenges of compliance. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So let me ask you a question. And be honest, is FCC compliance your biggest headache? I'm talking to all you station managers, traffic directors, anyone who has to even look at the public file. Is that the one task you just dread? If you're nodding right now, trust me, you are not alone. It's pretty much a universal challenge in our industry. And it's not hard to see why it's so tough, right? The level of detail the FCC demands is just unwavering. Every single thing needs to be documented, and you've got to be ready to respond to regulatory changes on a dime. The stakes are sky high because one little mistake can have some pretty serious consequences. It's a total high-pressure, zero margin for error kind of world.
Okay, and this is where generative AI steps onto the scene. Now, the report is really clear about this. It's not some magic wand. Think of it more like a powerful ally. It's like having this tireless assistant that can chew through information, draft up documents, and even flag potential issues for you. And that frees you up to focus on what really matters, making those final critical decisions. All right, so let's get out of the clouds and into a real-world example. Something every single broadcaster has to deal with: calculating political ad rates. You know that as soon as election season rolls around, this one thing becomes one of the most scrutinized parts of your entire operation. Okay, to really get this, we've got to be on the same page about a key term: lowest unit charge, or LUC for short. So what is it? Simply put, it's the absolute rock-bottom rate your station gives to its most favored commercial advertisers for a certain ad in a certain time slot. And here's the kicker: political candidates are legally entitled to get that exact same rate during specific times. And believe me, the clock is always ticking on this. These LUC rules officially kick in 45 days before a primary election and 60 days before a general election. And during those windows, your documentation has to be absolutely perfect. Okay, so you've got strict rules, a tight timeline. It's a lot. So the big question is, how on earth can an AI actually help with a calculation that has so much legal weight attached to it? Well, it turns out it all comes down to how you ask. The quality of your prompt is everything. So check this out. This is the exact kind of prompt the report recommends using. And you can see it's way more than just a simple question. You're feeding the AI your actual rate card for a day part, you're telling it what the candidate wants, and then you're telling it to do two things: calculate the lowest unit charge, and, this part is absolutely crucial, document the rationale for the rate it quotes. So what this does is it creates this really nice, repeatable workflow. You give the AI your rate data, you state the exact request, you hit it with that super detailed prompt we just saw, and then, boom, you take the AI's output and use it as the first draft for your official documentation. It streamlines the whole thing. Okay, but this brings us to what is probably the single most important point of this whole explainer. You have to remember, the final responsibility is always yours. The AI can draft things, it can run calculations, it can organize data, but it cannot and will not be held accountable. That final legal responsibility for compliance, it lands squarely on your shoulders as the licensee. It's really a tool, not a lawyer. The AI's job is to do the heavy lifting, the data processing, the calculations, the draft documentation. Your job, the human's role, is to provide the final judgment, to get legal verification, and to hold the accountability. It's a partnership, 100%. The AI isn't replacing you. So at the end of the day, the goal here isn't to just outsource your compliance department to a computer. Not at all. It's about using a seriously powerful tool to make a tedious process way more efficient, and maybe most importantly, to add another layer of verification that can help minimize those simple human errors. Your professional judgment, that's still and always will be irreplaceable. So I want to leave you with a question to take back to your own station. We've talked a lot about political ad rates, sure, but think about it. What's that one tedious task that just drains your time? Is it a quarterly report, some piece of public file documentation,
Whatever just popped into your head, that's probably the perfect place to start exploring how an AI can become your powerful new ally.